Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Westfield High School. I'm Matt Goldman. Alongside me is John Czarnecki. We're here for the Westfield girls basketball season home opener against the Roselle Catholic Lions. John, it's a great season here today.
Oh, I'm very excited to be back, Matt. We only did a few games this year, but I'm very excited to get through all of the home games this year, as the Westfield's girls basketball team is looking to be a very good team throughout the entire season.
Yeah, John, and Shannon Devitt, who now is at TCNJ, was one of the best players for Westfield last year. What does Westfield need to do to replace her this year?
Well, I mean, obviously we're going to need better guard play. We're going to need Molly Ryan to step up even more. We're going to need Grace Elliott to play even better. But we also should look for Lily Maz and Caroline Dwyer and Emma Petrowitz and other sophomores coming into the rotation as Coach McKean's trying to go young. But in addition, Sam Stravic should look to get a lot of time off the bench as a starter, as she's going to be their big man that's going to be in charge of stopping this Union Catholic offense, or Roselle Catholic offense.
And with Roselle Catholic losing Jennifer McClave last year, now playing at Moravian College, what does Roselle Catholic need to do to step up and replace her?
Well, Roselle Catholic just needs to be what they are, and that's bigger, faster, and stronger. As long as they don't make too many mistakes, I can't see Roselle Catholic losing this game. But then again, you never know. Here at Westfield, we may be able to pull off the upset today. We'll see.
NJ.com called this the game to watch in Group 4 play this week. We'll be right back here on BDTV for opening tip. Welcome here to Westfield High School against the Roselle Catholic Lions. I'm Matt Goldman. Alongside me is my partner, John Czarnecki. And we're here for opening tip-off as Lauren Sergo will take the tip-off against Tanya Hanner. And Roselle Catholic has won the tip.
It'll be a good game. This is a good matchup right here between Molly Ryan and Jessica Encarnacion. It'll be very interesting to see who wins this matchup throughout the day.
Yes.
Millie Maz and Sam Stravic have made their way into the starting lineup, it looks like, Matt.
Yes. That was good defense by Westfield there. I'm sorry, John. Grace Elliott is taking the ball right now. Grace Elliott, who was named by NJ.com first team All-State in soccer.
It'll be very interesting to see how she transitions into soccer.
As Molly Ryan pulls a three.
It looks like the girls are going to start doing a 1-2-2 press here, trying to just speed up the tempo and get this team to make some more mistakes.
Yes. Victoria Jacobs is doubled right now and gets it out. Westfield coming out on the aggressive defense in the 2-3.
It seems like they're going to try and play zone because do they have the great athletes of Roselle Catholic? No. But they definitely have great enough players that if Roselle Catholic misses some shots, they're going to be fast enough to score.
Tyra McQueen with the three-pointer, as is a tie game here in Westfield.
That's going to be a tough asset to stop right there, as McQueen is a very good player for this Roselle Catholic team.
Yes, McQueen averaged 9 points, 5 assists, and 2 steals per game last year. Samantha Stravis making her way in the starting lineup this year. Very impressive pass to Grace Elliott for the 2.
It's great to see Grace Elliott playing this well, Matt.
Yes, Westfield's right now in the press, and it's causing Roselle Catholic to be frustrated right now. Victoria Jacobs has the ball up top.
She's definitely quite big, Matt. To be able to handle the ball at that height is a true gift.
Westfield, who lost 3 seniors last year in the starting lineup. Jenna Iorio, Danielle Rinaldi, and Shannon Devitt. So this young Westfield team is going to have to play hard this year.
That's high school sports, Matt. And Sam did a great job there running the floor, getting down and scoring that basket.
That assist is from Lily Maz, the junior.
3 different baskets to 3 different players, Matt. This is what Westfield's going to have to do if they want to win games this year.
And a miss from Tyra McQueen, but a rebound.
That's a rare miss by McQueen. But that's what Westfield's going to need if they want to pull off a victory today.
Yes. And turnover from Roselle Catholic with a bad pass by Tyra McQueen.
That's just Victoria Jacobs getting her hand in the ball. I mean, that pass was intended for Kayla Haywood, but it went to Victoria Jacobs. All is good, though. Roselle Catholic, just a slight miscommunication, but they'll find it by the end of the game.
Yes. Molly Ryan, who committed to Tufts earlier this year, is bringing up the ball. And NJ.com called her as one of the players to watch this year in Group 4 play.
It'll be very interesting to see what Molly's able to do for this team. But I'm more excited about the team in general than just about one player, Matt.
Molly Ryan with a nice save there as
That's
Lauren Sergo misses the shot.
That's okay. I mean, Segro's going to have to make plays like this. It's just part of basketball. You're not going to make every shot you take, Matt.
Scro was called for the foul in that play.
That's her first foul. Westfield
Yes.
needs to stay out of foul trouble if they want to play this aggressive press defense today.
Tyra McQueen, who's been the primary ball handler for Roselle Catholic right now.
Look at Taylor Haywood in the post, though. She's going to be great, but this entire Roselle Catholic team wants to get rebounds.
Oh, Molly Ryan with a nice block, and she's going. Pull up from the foul line, and is good. 9-3.
That is a professional shot right there, and Molly Ryan has quickly opened this game with 5 points.
She'll be joining her cousin, Jacqueline Knapp, at Tufts next season, as Jacqueline is one of the all-time scorers in Westfield history.
Jacqueline's a very good player, but so is Molly, and it's going to be very interesting to see. It seems like Lauren Segura has just picked up her second foul, and they're going to send in Faith Dobashevitz. It seems like it's really going to be up to Samantha Stravic to keep that middle of the field, or middle of the paint, well defended, as Westfield is really going with 4 guards right now.
Yes, Faith Dobashevitz, who's one of the best players on Westfield's state soccer team this year, that went to the state semifinals, but unfortunately lost. As Grace Elliott, the other soccer player, is driving up court with a nice rebound.
Grace does a great job pushing the court and really bringing another speed to this game. I feel like that's what these soccer players do bring, as they bring a great victory mindset to this team, and they will definitely help this team in the future.
Lily Maz was getting aggressive out there, as Faith Dobashevitz has it up top.
This is a scrappy game right here.
Oh, Faith Dobashevitz with a missed rebound, and Samantha Stravic with another offensive rebound.
It was a great take by Dobo, but I think the jitters are finally out.
Samantha Stravic is wide open under the basket. Faith Dobashevitz for the 3, and is good. 12-3 Westfield.
As I said, Matt, it's really going to come up to when is Dobo going to realize that this game is not that much different than what she played at the freshman level this year. Faith really decided to step it up right there and do a phenomenal job of coming into a varsity scenario in an opening game and making a clutch 3 to put Westfield up by 9 against a really good Roselle Catholic team.
Coach Schreck has called a timeout because he is frustrated with his defense right now, and that Westfield has been shooting from the 3 great today.
They're just playing fast. They're playing furious. This is what you want to see out of a team if you're Liz McKeon. This is exactly what Westfield wants to do against this team, and if they're able to continue moving the pace and forcing Roselle Catholic to take these quick, unnecessary jump shots in the zone, Westfield will have their way today.
Roselle Catholic's a very tall team compared to Westfield, so I don't know why Roselle Catholic's not looked at Tanya Hanner under the basket a lot.
I feel like the main reason they haven't gone to Hanner that much is because Westfield's playing so fast that when they get down the court, Hanner's already tired because against the press, against a quick zone, and against a team who's pulled up and scored fast break points. Molly Ryan already has 2 fast break points, and we're barely halfway through the first quarter. This team is going to try and push the pace and really outrun this team.
Yes. Westfield is led by Liz McKeon, who's also one of the all-time leading scorers here in Westfield. And Coach McKeon, they lost last year in the state semifinals to the Patrick School. I'm sorry, that was the quarterfinals, actually.
I mean, both teams ended up losing to the Patrick School, so it kind of shows that even though this is definitely one of the top-tier games, because the Patrick School is a top-tier team, and for them both to lose to the same team, it just shows how they're at equal playing levels, and it'll be very interesting to see what they can do against each other this year.
This press seems like it's working for Westfield right now, as Honor gets fouled by Samantha Stravic.
That's what they want to do. They want to try to move the pace. They want to try to get Hanner to take shots like that. And, I mean, unfortunately, that's what you need to give up when you're playing with 5 shorter players like Westfield is right now.
Last year, Honor averaged 12 points a game and 7.2 rebounds. And the first one is good from Honor.
That's a great job by Hanner, as when you're as big as she is, it's very difficult to make free throws. But with that great form like that, she is very good and going to be tough for Westfield to stop.
Honor makes it a 7-point game now with 3:30 left in the first quarter.
It seems like Roselle Catholic's going to go to a 2-2-1 press 2, try to get Westfield to make some mistakes. But they did a great job of getting the ball down court right there and not letting Roselle Catholic do anything about it.
Grace Elliott thinking about it, but now is driving. Nice pass to Lily Maz. Great passing to Samantha Stravis, and it's no good.
That's a great pass by Lily Maz, but I feel like if Sam took one dribble in, she may be on the foul line right now with the foul.
Yes, Victoria Jacobs now has up top against the junior Maz.
Lily Maz saw some crucial time off the bench this year, but being a starter on this Westfield lineup this year, she's definitely going to need to step up if this team wants to be as successful this year without big girls like Shannon Devitt on the team.
And Carcion misses with Dobashevitz with the rebound.
It really shows how Hanner is their best player. It was actually Tana Hanner who took that shot right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Tanya Hanner is going to be the one that's going to need to win Roselle Catholic this game because she's just that much bigger than everyone else. If you just look at her versus Sam Stravic right now, they look so much different in height.
And a great inbounds play from Westfield as Molly Ryan. Oh!
How do you leave Molly
out.
Ryan that open, Matt?
Not sure. Roselle Catholic with a miscommunication there.
Now we're going to see Westfield go into kind of a more conservative press as we've seen. Is they're not looking to trap until you get past the half court, but they're just looking for Roselle Catholic to make that one mistake I continue to talk about. You can't really stop those passes.
Yes, Victoria Jacobs is driving. And now McQueen with a 3 and is no good. Great rebound by Kayla Haywood there. And Carcion with the pass to Hannah, and it is now a 5-point ball game.
It is a great pass right there to Tanya Hanner, as she has all 5 of their 7 points right now compared to Encarnacion, who's now assisted on 2 of her buckets.
Molly Ryan using that right hand aggressively as she gives it to Grace Elliott. Maz finds Travis. Elliott up top, slowing down.
Great post by Stravic. Hannah's just too athletic. Great play by her right there. She is really impressing me with how she is playing so far through these first 7 minutes or so.
That's a walk on Tyra McQueen right now.
That is a crucial mistake right there for these Westfield girls, or for McQueen, as it's going to give Westfield an opportunity to just extend it and possibly get out of this slump and really turn the momentum, as this game has been all momentum right now. The Westfield went on a 12-3 run to start the game, and now Roselle Catholic scored 5 straight. Westfield could really use an end to this run. Great dribble moves by Ryan right there.
Molly Ryan getting pressure by Roselle Catholic.
That's how Roselle Catholic's going to try to play.
And that's a turnover from Ryan looking for Stravitz.
This entire defense has been Tanya Hanner so far. I'm more than impressed with what she's been able to do against a great Westfield team so far.
Honnor's been good in both ends so far. And we're at 132, 12-7 here at Westfield High School.
It's a good game. It's got the makings of one too, Matt. Two
Yes.
great teams.
Grace Elliott with a great defense.
That
She's
is
driving.
that is exactly what Westfield wants out of this press.
Grace Elliott with a missed layup there. As Victoria Jacobs,
Encarnacion.
Genessa and Carcion was driving there. Victoria Jacobs with the drive and is no good, but she gets her own rebound and misses again as Honor has made another bucket, now a 3-point ball game.
That's some great fundamentals shown by Roselle Catholic right there. First it was Jacobs just simply following her shot. And then Hanner, you can't do really much about her.
The crowd wants a walk here as Grace Elliott steals it again.
That's why you don't pick up the ball in the corner on a trapped press right there, Matt. Great defense by Roselle Catholic taking advantage of it.
Great passing from Westfield as Faith Dobachev let it fly, and it's good. A 5-point ball game now here with 30 seconds left.
Dobo has 5 of the points right now for Westfield, and she has looked quite impressive in her first basketball game of the season.
As Honor got away with a walk there as Dobashevitz brings it up now.
Well, that's Hanner's first mistake right there. Quick little turnover, but you can definitely tell that she's getting frustrated right now.
Stravitz with another bucket as a 7-point ball game with about 15 seconds left.
That's a great job by Stravitz right there, making a play like that.
Roselle Catholic looks a little frustrated on defense.
Only 5 seconds left. Is Roselle Catholic going to be able to get off a shot to Hanner?
And stays at Roselle Catholic's ball with Stravitz with the good defense on Honor.
I honestly thought that ball went off Tanya Hanner.
Yes.
But obviously I'm up here and the ref's down there, so we'll see what happens here.
We have 3 seconds left in the quarter as Honor, and it's a turnover from Grace Elliott.
Are they going to get off a shot? No.
And that's all from the first quarter here at Westfield High School. Devils 16, Lions 9. We'll be right back here on BDTV. We're here at Westfield High School for the opening day for Westfield as they're leading the Roselle Catholic Lions 16-9. John, what does Roselle Catholic need to do to step it up on defense?
I got to tell you, it's 2 numbers right now, 2 and 5. Tanya Hanner needs to continue to dominate this Westfield team if they want to win this game. She already has 7 of their 9 points. You can tell that if they are going to win this game, that is where they're going.
Roselle Catholic and Westfield did not surprisingly play each other last year, as they're looking to be the top 2 teams so far in this game. And that was Genessa and Carcion picking up the foul, who averaged 8 points last year, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds.
That's Encarnacion's first foul. It's Roselle Catholic's first foul, so it's not a bad foul all in all.
Elliott trying to get that pass in, finds Mass.
I love what they're doing with these different guards. They've had Lily Maz, they've had Grace Elliott, they've had Molly Ryan all bring up the ball this year. It shows how versatile this Westfield's girls offense is.
Lily Maz giving up a pass, which I thought she could have gone for the layup on that one.
I feel like Lily Maz is a great player, but she sometimes is a little too selfless, where she could really take a few more shots. She needs to just get a little more selfish.
McQueen with the miss as Honor is trying to out-rebound Faith Dobashevitz.
That's a great job by Faith right there, showing off her strength.
The senior, Josie Greenwood's coming in, making her way, and Honor is frustrated, yelling at the ref right now with another foul.
That is a great take right there by Josie Greenwood. I'm very impressed with her coming off the bench and making a great take like that.
Greenwood, who skipped last year and is now back on the team. She was playing soccer this year as a starter also, so there's a lot of soccer players on this team, John.
Yeah, it really shows this team really has the will to win.
Josie Greenwood with the first bucket.
It just shows, if you look at Westfield versus Roselle Catholic, Westfield has 5 different scorers right now, where Roselle Catholic only has 1.
Sophomore Caroline Dwyer is going to check into the game as Lily Maz checks out.
This is the second sophomore in the game right now, Matt, and 3 of the 5 players were on the court right now were not varsity players last year, Matt.
This just shows how young Westfield is.
I think it's awesome if you look at it.
Roselle Catholic's pretty young too. Most of their players are juniors, surprisingly.
It just shows how these are the 2 teams of the future.
Nina Worthy, actually, I'm sorry, Victoria Jacobs and Tyra McQueen were the only ones who are seniors on this team.
That was a great rebound by McQueen, showing some senior leadership right there.
That's a sloppy turnover by Grace Elliott.
It's all okay, though. I mean, I think, Westfield's pulling back out of this press right now.
Yes, interesting decision by Coach McKean, as it was working earlier in the game.
I think they're just trying to really get Roselle Catholic to work their offense, because I think they're betting on Tanya Hanner missing a few shots, as Josie Greenwood's doing a great job of fronting the post right now.
McQueen with the miss.
Just a little too hard of a crash right there by Jacobs, but a great shot by McQueen. Unfortunate miss right there.
Westfield going very small right now, so Josie Greenwood's their tallest player out there.
It really shows how Westfield's just going to try to outrun this team. I'm very interested in what Dwyer's going to be able to do with Dobo on the court, as these 2 sophomores are going to need to step it up right here.
Yes, those 2 sophomores were the stars last year on the JV team, including Natalie Lasati, and one play by Faith Dobashevitz. Very impressive shot.
That's a great take by Faith. She leads the team in scoring right now with 7. Looking great so far.
Princess Moyes is coming in for Kayla Haywood.
First sub on this Roselle Catholic team.
Kayla Haywood, the sophomore, is also coming in, so 2 sophomores out there for Westfield and 1 for Roselle Catholic.
It'll be interesting to see how Westfield responds to this new ounce of life on the court in Kayla Haywood, or Princess Moyes, because it's just another fresh set of legs, and it'll be interesting to see if Roselle Catholic tries to push the pace a little bit more.
Dobashevitz makes it a 9-point game. Molly Ryan with the steal.
That's her second of the game right there, Matt, and we are just getting started. That's what she does best right there. She gets steals, she plays physical, she plays fast, and it's part of the reason why this Westfield team is so successful and so scrappy defensively.
The Tufts commit averaged 5 steals per game last year, and Honor with the and 1.
Already 9 points, 9 out of 11 right there. She has scored successfully 80% of their points right now. It's quite interesting to see how Roselle Catholic is going, or how Westfield will respond to Tanya Hanner's dominance so far in this game.
That was sophomore Caroline Dwyer with the foul. Honor is going for 1. And that's no good with Faith Dobashevitz with another rebound. It is 22-13 here with 5 minutes left.
Faith is just so physical that it's going to be very difficult for Westfield players to, or for Union Catholic players to have to defend against her.
Molly Ryan with a miss, and Princess Moyes and Caroline Dwyer are both on the ground, scrappy right now.
2 sophomores going at it, Matt. That's quite interesting matchup. I think that's a perfect balance, as Caroline Dwyer seems to be more of a skill shooter, while Princess Moyes seems to be more of a scrappy, fast athlete.
Molly Ryan was questioning the ref on that play.
I think Molly's just looking out for her players. Molly is one of the 4 captains on this team, or 3 captains on this team, so it'll be very interesting to see how Molly continues to show leadership on and off the court with this Westfield team.
Victoria Jacobs tipping it, can't get the ball, and now it goes out of bounds. Another turnover for Roselle Catholic.
I just wanted to bring notice to one more thing, Matt, and that's what Marcy Williams joining this coaching staff. They seem to be so much scrappier and so much faster this year. As Williams not only joined this staff, but she also joined the soccer coaching staff this year. And soccer turned out to be quite successful. Marcy Williams is a Hall of Famer here in this Westfield Athletic Hall of Fame. And I'll be very interested to see what coaching ability she can bring to this Westfield girls basketball team.
Yes, Marcy Williams made the Westfield Athletic Hall of Fame for soccer, basketball, and track. That is very impressive.
Great athlete.
She brings fire to both teams. As Princess Moyes with the turnover. Oh, and they call a foul on Faith Dobashevitz.
But it seems like Faith is playing the middle of that 2-3 zone, and so it's just routine that she's going to end up getting fouls. And the Westfield crowd is not very happy as they feel like she got all ball right there.
That's Westfield's 5th foul, and Roselle Catholic only has 3. Honor gets another bucket pass.
Great job by Caroline Dwyer right there, not being afraid to go up against such a big athlete.
McQueen saved the ball. That was very impressive. As she's double teamed, now gives it up.
Great defense by Josie Greenwood. I think that was Caroline Dwyer's man right there. Princess Moyes cutting through. That would have been in her zone, but Dwyer gets lucky as a poor pass results in a Westfield ball and a Roselle Catholic turnover.
Yes, that turnover was from Victoria Jacobs, and now Roselle Catholic's going into a press, and Westfield's not anymore. So switching up the press.
I think Roselle Catholic got that turnover, and so they just want to continue to get turnovers. That would have been Grace Elliott's 2nd turnover right there if they called her on the walk.
Faith Dobashevitz, and it's no good.
That's a great.
Caroline Dwyer is going up against the tall Tanya Honor.
That's a great effort by Caroline Dwyer, but she's just no match for Tanya Hanner and her big athleticism right there.
Victoria Jacobs, who's also very tall, drives, and that was an easy layup by her.
That is a great job by Victoria Jacobs, as you don't normally see somebody that big being able to drive that well.
And that's a block from Victoria Jacobs as the crowd is going wild here.
This crowd is getting quite heated as they are not very happy with that call. I thought it was clean. Personally.
Coach McKean is livid right now as she subs back in Lily Maz for Caroline Dwyer.
I think Dwyer really wasn't able to do a lot. She didn't do necessarily anything bad, but she wasn't able to execute well in her time and do anything super great to keep her in the game.
Coach McKean could have gotten technical on that play. She was screaming at those refs. She wanted to call bad.
I feel like that's part of basketball. The refs aren't going to get super frustrated with that because necessarily I think they kind of understand where she's coming from. As a player who's just trying to defend. Our coach is trying to defend her players.
Tufts commit with another bucket. Tanya Honnor's getting on the floor with Lily Mass and Faith Dobashevitz.
That's the first shot we've seen by Jackie McNeil right there. And it was a cute little bang shot. Unfortunately, she wasn't able to hit it.
That's true teamwork, right? Picking up your teammates. Samantha Stravish is checking in for Faith Dobashevitz. So both sophomores checking out in the past minute with 3:36 remaining, 24-15 Westfield.
I think they're just trying at this point to get a new person on Tanya Hanner. As Tanya Hanner, you can tell, is definitely winded. But with Sam Stravic coming in now, I think it's going to be a very different type of defense they're going to try and play against her.
Kayla Haywood checked in, who's another sophomore on the team. That is a miss.
Grace just hasn't found her spark yet. I'm not worried about her. She's played on this team for a long time. But if Westfield wants to continue to run away with this game, they should get her going.
Genessa and Carcione with a make. Now is 24-17, a 7-point ball game
Roselle
here.
Catholic seems to be spreading this ball, so you can definitely tell that
Coach Streck is being livid right now as Stravish misses it. Good defense from Honor. Travel. Oh, no, that is actually a foul. My bad.
I personally thought that was a foul right there on Tanya Hanner. But then again, I do not know. It seems like they are going to be sending in Faith Dobashevitz right again for Sam Stravic.
Coach McKean is frustrated with her play, and Coach Streck is very livid right now on the bench. He's going berserk.
It's very interesting to see how both coaches are showing so much passion in a game that's only in the first half right now.
This is starting to live up to the hype that NJ.com called the best game to watch in Group 4 play this week. Molly Ryan with the deflection.
Another great deflection right there by Ryan. It's a very interesting play.
Good hustle on Chanel McNeil for getting that.
Seems like Roselle Catholic's called the timeout, as you can definitely tell that Coach Skreck definitely is seeing something that his team is not executing, and he wants to just call a nice, quick audible and get his team right back on track and possibly give them a lead in this game.
It's 2:31 here in Westfield High School. We'll be right back on BDTV. And welcome back here on BDTV. We're at Westfield High School for opening day for Westfield. 2:31 left as the Devils are up 24-17, John.
It's been a very back and forth game right now, and I think Roselle Catholic's just trying to gain a little more momentum and try in this last 2.5 minutes to really give themselves an advantage and try and take the lead going into half. I think they really have an opportunity here with Tania Hayward and possibly getting her some passes.
Yeah,
and
Honor.
right there, they go right to her, misses the shot. Great defense by Faith, just putting her hand straight up.
Honor is 9 points so far. She's been the top scorer for Roselle Catholic.
I think that is her second foul right there on Hannah. And I think if they want to keep her contained, the best way to do that is keep her on the bench. Don't let her stay on the court, as she has played every single second of this game so far.
McNeil is checked out for Victoria Jacobs, who is checked in. Dobashevitz looking around. She finds Josie Greenwood up top. Greenwood's driving. Crowd wants a double dribble, but has no call.
I think it was a little tip right there by Tania Hanner, but at the end of the day, we will never know.
Grace Ellie with the easy layup now. 26-17 with 1:50 left.
That was great for Grace right there, get her third and fourth points of the game. I think if Westfield wants to continue dominating, Grace needs to be able to get good open shots like that with her speed. You're not a first-team All-State soccer player without speed like that, and I think Coach Liz McKean definitely wants to use that to her advantage.
Yes. Victoria Jacobs getting her own offensive rebound on
To be very honest, I've been very impressed with Victoria Jacobs and what she's been able to do so far.
Jump balls. Lily Maz wrestled down Victoria Jacobs to the ground.
That's a great job by Lily. Even though that Roselle Catholic's going to keep the ball due to the possession arrow, I think that Westfield is definitely showing they are not willing to back down against a big team like this.
Jenison Carcione has the ball. Oh, and Molly Ryan with another steal as she's driving. Gives it to Grace Elliott as she drives and is fouled. The crowd is livid. And that is another foul on Tyra McQueen.
I think that was McQueen's first foul, but that is definitely a highly controversial foul as Grace brought the ball down, and I think the ref is just calling that the hand was out. Whether it was a foul or not, no, but that is definitely one of the big tells as an official, if that hand just goes straight down.
I think the refs have called a pretty fair game today.
I feel like it's been back and forth both ways, definitely.
Grace Elliott with the first bucket, making it a 10-point game with 1:20 left.
This is exactly what Liz McKean in Westfield wants right now, to run away with the half at the score like this.
The second one is good. 11-point game now.
You can definitely tell Coach Schreck is not very happy on that sideline, as he's just trying to get his team back into shape and back into a winning condition.
Kayla Haywood's been moving around all over today, but she hasn't really found a shot today.
Not yet, Matt. She was pulled a few minutes ago for Princess Moyes, and she's back into the game at this point.
Josie Greenwood with a good defense against Tania Honor, not letting her get the ball.
I don't think they want Tania Honor with the ball at this point. I think they will let anybody else. That is what they want right there. They do end up wanting Tyra McQueen to end up having to take layups like that, because you can definitely tell that this team is Tania Hanner's team.
McQueen, too aggressive on that layup.
Great double team, tried to kick out to Josie Greenwood. Josie was not able to successfully get anything.
Lets it go, and is no good from Ryan.
How do they continue to leave Molly Ryan open for three? She's missed both of them so far. But when you've got a Tufts commit like Molly Ryan on the court, you cannot leave her open for uncontested three-point shots.
McNeil checks in for Honor now.
I think this is Coach Schreck's way of just getting Tania Honor a few extra seconds of rest before the end of the half.
30 seconds left as an 11-point ball game here.
I think they're going to hold for one shot here, and McQueen's just going to try and set up an offense, swing the ball around, and just get one shot off.
And a skip pass there from Jenison Carcione. And it's a turnover. Marcy Williams is so happy on the bench right now.
You could definitely tell Coach Schreck was yelling, one shot, last shot, last shot. And for Westfield to be able to get a turnover like that is huge.
We got 10 seconds left here in the half. Elliott. And it's a turnover on her, but they called a travel on Janelle McNeil.
I think they're going to say that she rolled over, but I'm not sure exactly what the call is. It's going to be very interesting to see what Westfield tries to get in a shot right here.
6.48 seconds. Westfield trying to get the last shot of the half. A foul.
They're going to call another foul on McQueen right there, as she was not letting Molly Ryan successfully get around. That's a cheap foul and an unnecessary one, and one that may end up hurting her at the end of the game.
Princess Moyes is checking in for McNeil now. Or Oh, from McQueen, actually.
I think they just want to get McQueen out and not get her a third foul. As Princess Moyes is definitely going to be able to defend Molly pretty well, but they don't want McQueen getting another foul for this third quarter.
Ryan looks for Elliott. The clock was not going right on time, so that gave Westfield. Welcome back here to Westfield High School as the half wrapped up 28-17. Started the third quarter, John.
I'm sorry for a little bit of confusion at the end of the first half, Matt. It actually turned out that they started the clock late, and so as a result, we ended up having to just end the half then.
Yes. John, what do you think Coach Schreck told his team at halftime?
They just need to get the ball to Tanaya Hanner the entire second half. They want to win the game. So this game is more than within reach.
And Carcione brought the ball up as Kayla Haywood, the sophomore, is checked into the game. What do you think Coach McKeon told her team at halftime?
It's just keep doing what you're doing, Matt.
Yes.
They have to do at this point. They've done a great job in the first half, but in the second half, all they need to do is continue playing fast.
Molly Ryan, who didn't take over as much as we expected this half, as Grace Elliott pulls the trig.
Ryan was still doing all of the big things you need your star point guard to do, except bringing up the balls. They had 3 different players bring up the ball at different times.
The captain, Lawrence Groh, barely got time out there the first half, and that's a 3 from Tyra McQueen.
I just think it's very difficult to play players that are so good with 2 fouls, but I think it's awesome in the first half that Lawrence Groh's are able to get back in the game and go and defend Tanaya Hanner when necessary.
Groh with the air balls. Honor takes the rebound, and Carcione's taking up the court as she's going for the layup, but no, that is a foul on Molly Ryan.
I don't know how you'd call a foul on Molly Ryan right there. She literally stopped dribbling in general. I want to know how possibly they could call a foul right there.
It's an 8-point game here with 6:30 left. And Carcione wide open in the corner for the 3, and it is good.
I don't think Sam Stravic is very comfortable playing there, Matt. I think if she needs to be on the court, she needs to be in the paint, and she doesn't seem to be.
Almost another turnover for Westfield, but Coach McKeon is frustrated right now with 6:25 as she's calling a timeout for her team.
I can't blame Coach McKeon right now. Westfield looks a little out of whack. They look a little slow, and I think they definitely could use this timeout just as a refresher, as a nice little pause, and so they can just continue playing like they did in the first half. Their lead of 11 was easily cut to 5, and it could possibly be more if they allow it to be.
And Carcione, who's been playing great the second half, and she's been all over John, stealing the ball and making layups, making threes, finding herself open. What does Westfield need to do to contain Carcione?
I think the best thing they can do to contain Encarnacion is let Tanaya Hanner play. It's a 2-headed snake. You cut off Tanaya Hanner, and Encarnacion's going to end up playing. It's very difficult to stop them both. And with McQueen in there too as the third player, in order with Encarnacion, it's going to be very difficult to see what Westfield does trying to stop all of them.
McQueen's cutting off Ryan from getting the ball, so Lily Maz had to take it up there, having a little trouble.
I don't think Lily Maz is the biggest concern bringing up the ball for this Westfield team.
Maz with the 3 is Nogas, and Encarnacion takes the rebound. McQueen.
That's some great dribble moves right there by McQueen.
That's Victoria Jacobs for the 3 and is off.
I think Victoria Jacobs' best quality is this slashing that we're seeing right there. If they want Jacobs to succeed, she needs to be doing that. And the follow on the shot. That's a great play right there by Victoria Jacobs. I'm very impressed with what she was able to do
Lackadaisical
right
play from Westfield as Dobashevitz is going to check into the game.
This has not been Sam Stravic's best game so far.
Yeah, Stravich is checked out.
Stravic only has 4 points compared to Faith Dobo's 8, and I really think that Faith is going to really need to step up and play the role Sam Stravic needed to play if they want to win this game.
Queen's going to pass it. She finds Tanya Honor. Honor pushing Lawrence Skro, but Skro gets back up, and it's a turnover from Honor. And now it's Scrappy on the floor.
I think the craziest thing is if you just saw the way that Westfield collapsed on the ball. Lauren Skro went down. Grace Elliott's there. Faith Dobashevich is there. Lily Maz is rotating over. They're not letting Tanaya Hanner score this half, Matt. You can definitely tell that was their biggest halftime adjustment.
And John, why do you think Westfield's not played freshman Emma Pietrowitz, who is very impressive?
There's a reason that they put Emma Pietrowitz on the team. When she'll see her first few minutes, we don't know, but they will come, and I'm not worried about that.
Turnover by McQueen as she was passing it to nobody. Roselle Catholic's going back in the press that they were doing second quarter. Westfield has not gone back into the press, I don't believe.
Westfield continues to just throw that easy skip pass. That's a bad pass by Lily Mez right there. Lily needs to put that one on the ground as that's only a single lane pass. And right there, that is going to be Tyra McQueen's third foul of the game, and that is a huge marker. It's very interesting to see that Coach Schreck is going to keep in McQueen even with 3 fouls so far.
Molly Ryan with a beautiful pass to Grace Elliott. She finds her wide open. Elliott driving is no good from the good defense by Honor.
That's a great job by Tanaya Honor, just standing still and making Grace Elliott miss.
Tanaya Honor has been all over today, especially under the basket. She's pushing off Lauren Skro right now like
crazy. This is a great matchup right here between Dobashevitz and Encarnacion. It looks like Encarnacion's going to get the best of it and try to kick it to McQueen, but a little poor communication right there is going to result in a Westfield ball.
It is 28-23 here with 4:55 left.
This has been quite an interesting third quarter play right now. As you can tell, that Roselle Catholic is showing a little spark of life, and Westfield's just trying at this point to get going and hold on to this lead as this run continues to go.
Samantha Stravitz still on the bench with 3 fouls, as she's the leading foul player for Westfield.
But Sam hasn't played well enough, and I feel like Faith is taking over the role of Sam Stravic in this game. As you never realize how tall Faith Dobashevitz is, and she plays that striker position in soccer, which is normally a small player, but she's so athletic that even at that height, she's able to execute and do so much.
Stro, who's been off today, not impressive by her, as that was Kayla Haywood.
Haywood continues to follow her shot, and she is a great role player on this Roselle Catholic team.
Dobashevitz in the corner for the 2, and it's no good.
That's just a little too quick of a shot right there for Westfield. Westfield's definitely trying to push the plays, but taking the first rushed open shot that you get is not the best strategy offensively.
Molly Ryan's really hustling down the court against Tyra McQueen.
You can tell Molly is in great shape and is in condition to play like this. It seems like Westfield's transitioned to a little bit of a man, as they're going to let Lauren Skro go against Tanaya Hayward. Great defense right there by Skro, as you're going to get a jump ball call.
Wow.
Faith was there because it seems like Skro's fronting in the post, but it looks like there's going to be a jump ball called right now on Tanaya Hayward and Lauren Skro.
Roselle Catholic not happy about that call, wanting a foul.
You can definitely tell that's another mixed call, but these refs have been quite consistent with they're going to let these girls play without fouls.
And Carcion's bringing it up, but turns it over. Great defense by Faith Dobashevitz.
A little deflection off her knee right there. You can tell she's not very happy. But I think Encarnacion's getting a little bit stressed out in her own head, but she just needs to relax and play her game. Encarnacion's a great player. She's definitely led the team in assists so far, and with 2 points as well. She's definitely a key asset towards this team's success.
Roselle Catholic ended the season last year 19-7 in 5-5 conference play as Faith Dobashevitz hits that 3 to extend the lead to 6.
That was a great job by Dobo hitting such a clutch shot. Stop. Finish talking.
Molly Ryan with another steal as
There's
she's going.
Number 4, Matt.
And she is called for the travel. McKeon is going crazy right now on the bench.
I think Liz McKeon's argument right now is that she's not moving her pivot foot. It may have been an awkward movement, but by the rule, they're not going to call pivot foot. Coach McKeon's arguing that the pivot foot was not moved.
Coach Schreck calls a timeout. We'll be right back here on BDTV. 31 Westfield, 25 Roselle Catholic. Welcome back here on BDTV as Westfield leads 31-25 with 2:47 left in the third quarter. John, what does Westfield need to do to keep this run going?
I think Westfield just needs to continue being itself. Molly Ryan's had 4 steals. She averaged 5 last year, so you can definitely expect more out of Molly. But this Roselle Catholic team has definitely came out and been a reborn team in the second half so far.
Yes, and Westfield is coming back to finish what they started from last season, but losing in the the Union County Conference Championship to the Patrick School. Patrick School, who's beat Union today 71-31, who Westfield will face next, their opponent, Union.
You know what? I think Westfield just needs to focus on this game right now, Matt. That is a great take right there.
By Kayla Haywood.
Kayla Haywood only has 4 points so far. all of which coming in this third quarter.
Westfield knowing how to beat that press, but Grace Elliott barely gained away as Tyra McQueen tried to save it, but was unfortunate.
I think Westfield's starting to feel the pressure right now.
Yeah.
Westfield is definitely feeling the pressure. They're getting a little nervous. They just need to continue playing the game that they played in the first half, and that was a winning game.
Lawrence Groh, who's been too aggressive today, but she gets her own rebound, is good. 6-point game now.
I think Scro just needed that. Obviously a little rough on the first shot, but being able to get that second shot and get the rebound, it really shows the ability Westfield has in not giving up. And I think that's crucial here. Even though Roselle Catholic's on her own, Westfield needs to continue scoring and playing their game.
Big confidence booster for Lawrence Groh, it should be, as she should be more confident when shooting now.
Absolutely. That was her first 2 points of the game.
And Carcione in and out as Hannah tries to save it, and she gets it.
You feel bad for a player like Encarnacion in doing that.
Victoria Jacobs being aggressive, and she gets the call.
I don't necessarily know if that's a foul right there, but that's going to be a killer. That's Lawrence Groh's third foul of the game. She hasn't played many crucial minutes. She's only played about 8 minutes in total in this game. And it seems like they do not want her to play anymore. They want to save her for the end of this game, as my guess is Josie Greenwood's checking in for her right now.
Yes, Greenwood has not been that bad so far today.
She's played a great physical game so far, Matt.
Jacobs in and out as Greenwood does check in for Scro.
Great job by Lauren Scro right there in this first half. She just needs to continue playing her game.
1:40 left in the third quarter here. Jacobs makes it, making it a 5-point game now.
Even though she missed the first one, it's awesome to be able to get one of those free throws to go down.
Now it's making a 2-possession ball game. Stobashevitz finds Greenwood at the foul line. Great pass from Josie Greenwood, giving it to Grace Elliott, but it's a turnover for Westfield.
That's a killer for Westfield right there, as after a free throw, you obviously want to get down and score and just make this game even up. But we're going to need to see Westfield play fast and quick defense here.
Tyra McQueen with a 3, and is no good.
That's
Connor get the rebound, and is good.
That is
Making
a
3-point game.
That is a great job right there by Kayla Haywood, just tipping the ball to her big girl, Tania Hanner. And Hanner's not going to miss shots from that range.
Greenwood, no shot. It was great boxing out by Kayla Haywood against Molly Ryan.
Tania Hanner, that's her 10th and 11th point of the game.
Good defense from Josie Green, but Roselle Catholic recovers. Haywood with 2. Is no good, but Honor gets another offensive rebound and is fouled by Faith Dobashevitz.
I don't know about that one either right there, Matt. I think they're going to say that Dobo was moving forward instead of going straight up in her area of location, and you can definitely tell that's what Coach McKeon is telling Faith as well.
Honor looks like she's having some back problems right now. She's holding that back, telling you she was not doing good after that.
When you play every minute of the game so far, except for the last 30 seconds or so of the second half, it's very difficult to stay in shape at such a big height. But she's done a great job dealing with it so far and playing well.
And no good for Honor on the first, as she has 11 points so far today, is the leading scorer for Roselle Catholic. And Faith Dobashevitz is leading scorer with 11 also for Westfield. Honor makes it a 2-point ball game now, 33-31 with 50 seconds left. Molly Ryan finds Faith Dobo as Dobo's driving, is fouled, and with 44 seconds left, that foul will most likely go on. Oh, it is going on Victoria Jacobs, actually.
I don't think a lot of people realize that Faith Dobashevitz is a lefty. And so when Faith gets the ball on the left side of the court with a little bit of momentum, you know she's going to the basket.
Dobashevitz airballs the first. That is something you don't see every day, John.
You know what? It's her first time at the free throw line in a varsity game. This entire game's been so fast and up moving that when she gets to the free throw line and everything slows down, it's a little bit of a different emotion.
And in out for Faith on the second with 40 seconds left. Victoria Jacobs holding it right now. Gives it to McQueen up top, guarded by Molly Ryan.
It seems like Coach Skrike is yelling, we want a layup on that side, as this team just wants a simple layup.
And Carcione misses. Faith Dobashevitz with the nice rebound.
Much strength right there by Faith right there.
Oh, and the layup is no good. Molly Ryan with the steal, and is deflected.
Westfield's had 2 great looks up close. They just need a finish eventually, and they will.
And Carcione has the ball with 5 seconds. McQueen's gonna have to go with the long 3. And it's the end of the quarter here. 33-31 here on BDTV. Westfield leads in a tight ball game. We'll be right back here. Marker spot from last year and keep averaging lots of points. As is called a foul on, I believe, Victoria Jacobs.
That's Jacobs' second foul of the game right there. As the Roselle Catholic fans seem a little frustrated.
The sophomore, Kayla Haywood, is covering Molly Ryan.
Did you see Molly Ryan give a little high five to Faith? I mean, it's just a little thing. It's a random little thing, but at the end of the day, that is big. That's a mental thing. That's more than just what's happening in the game.
Oh, Molly Ryan was shoved to the ground by Kayla Haywood.
That's great defense right there by Haywood, but I think Molly Ryan's starting to show a little bit of fatigue as well.
Yes, Molly Ryan's played, I think, the whole game, I believe.
Yep, Molly and Grace have not came and taken a break yet this game.
It's very impressive. Crowd wanting to travels. Elliott is on the ground with Encarnacion right now, and it's called a jump ball.
Coach McKeon wants a timeout. Coach Schreck wants a travel, and the official says jump ball.
Very interesting here. Very sloppy second half by both teams. Elliott's going to give the ball to Dobashevitz as she finds Stravich. Foul on Honor.
That is going to be Tanaya Honor's 3rd foul. Now, obviously, Coach Schreck is not going to pull her at this point in the game, but it is a big foul for Honor, as you do not want Honor ending up with too many fouls.
14 fouls for each. Dobashevitz takes up top against the tall Tanya Honor. So that's an interesting matchup right there.
I think they're trying to... I think they're going to... I think the Roselle Catholic fans want a little hand, a little push-off on Faith. But at the end of the day, there was still a turnover by Josie Greenwood.
Yes, they were happy with that outcome as McQueen is going to bring it up to this 2-3 zone. And Carcione was open, but decided not to take the shot to find Haywood in the middle. McQueen's going to slow it down. 6:30 left in the ball game. And Carcione gives it back to Honor, to Carcione. Haywood finds Jacobs in the corner for the 3. Is no good.
I don't think Jacobs has hit a field goal outside the paint yet, Matt. I feel like that's bound to continue.
Jacobs got up slow. She's limping right now on the court as he's getting scrappy on the other with Stravitz and 2 other players.
That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to end up going to Roselle Catholic, but all that means is that Westfield's going to end up with the next jump ball, Matt.
Toria Jacobs looked like she's limping with her left knee right
Jacobs
now.
has played a great game so far, and it seems like she's just playing down low offensively. So Coach Schreck is not going to take her out right now.
Still a tie ball game here with 6 minutes left to go. What does Westfield need to do to regain the lead?
I think they just need to score, Matt.
Yes, that is what the game's all about. As another turnover from Roselle Catholic, as Faith Dobashevitz picks it up, Molly Ryan will be taking it up. Another turnover from Molly Ryan. She looks out of breath right now. She might need a break soon.
I feel like it wouldn't hurt Coach McKeon to pull Molly Ryan out, but I feel like if she was going to do this, she would have needed to done it 5 or 6 minutes ago, near the end of the 3rd quarter.
Who do you replace with Molly Ryan, John?
I think you can try Emma Petritz, you can try Caroline Dwyer, but I also feel like Grace Elliott can bring up the ball just as well.
Good defense from Westfield right now, not allowing a shot as McQueen drives to take the lead, but it's no good. As she gets her own rebound, Honor called for a travel. Not liking the call, Honor.
I think, Matt, if it wasn't a travel, it would have been a 3-second violation any second at that point, Matt.
5:18 left here, 33-33. Tight ball game here at Westfield High School. Roselle Catholic's in a man-to-man, so that is frustrating Westfield. Grace Elliott wide open in the corner. No good, but Stravich cannot hold on to the ball.
How does Grace Elliott get that wide open? I think Encarnacion actually got a little bit lost in Westfield's movement, but I think Grace should have at least taken one more dribble in and got a nice shot.
Good communicating by Roselle Catholic, not letting them get the ball, but Josie Greenwood has gotten it. She's blocked by Honor. Honor gets the rebound. Another travel on Honor. Honor frustrated with the call.
There was definitely a travel right there by Tanaya Honor. Tiana Hano just needs to hold that ball high, jump stop, and get that ball to a guard.
Molly Ryan trying to get the ball, but the sophomore, Kayla Haywood, is playing great on her this half.
Kayla Hayward brings another scrappy physicality to this Roselle Catholic team, but she's also been great offensively as well.
That's no good for the three.
I feel like if Faith Dobashev's going to let Tanaya Hunter get that far out of the paint, she needs to shoot the ball, but then she also needs to make Tanaya come out in the first place.
Molly Ryan with no three. She could have taken the lead there. We have a ball game. Hunter's taking the lead for Roselle Catholic with 4:30 left. John, what is going on with Westfield?
I think Westfield's trying to look like the Golden State Warriors right now, Matt. Two way behind the arc three-pointers. They need to go right back to the hoop and just go right at Tanaya Hunter in my
Molly
opinion.
Ryan with the three. No good, but Josie Green with a nice rebound. No good again.
Westfield's doing a great job crossing the glass here, but they're trying to take these mediocre shots and get foul calls that they're not going to get.
Carcione with the impressive spin move. That was unbelievable by Roselle Catholic and that defense right there.
Encarnacion just hasn't been able to find the hoop. It's quite unfortunate, but it's been a good game so far.
She's a quick player out there.
Definitely.
4:06 left. 35-33, as they call that a two-pointer actually. Molly Ryan trying to go for that another steal, but it's not. Shrek was yelling at his bench players for talking to the refs. And Carcione is being told by his coach to swing. Carcione with the two. No good.
Roselle Catholic continues to crash the boards.
Timeout got by Roselle Catholic as Tanya Honor got the rebound. She's complaining about her back again. We'll be right back here on BDTV. 35 Roselle Catholic, 33 Westfield. And we're back here on BDTV. Roselle Catholic 35, Westfield 33. With 3:38 left here, John, what do both teams need to do to be successful in these last couple minutes?
I think Roselle Catholic just needs to continue forcing Westfield to take these jump shots, and to go completely opposite, I think Westfield needs to find a way to get in the paint, speed up the game, get some fast break layups.
Both teams had 5 wins last year in conference play. Roselle Catholic 5-5 and Westfield 5-4. McQueen's gonna pass it in right now. Finds Encarcione.
This is Roselle Catholic's first lead of the game, so it'll be very interesting to see how they respond.
Grace Elliott with the rebound. Layup and is good. Fouled and one.
What a play by Grace Elliott. Grace Elliott's going to be able to give her Westfield team the lead right now if she could finish this shot. That is a great job by the senior to come up big in a time of need.
That was a turnover from McQueen right there, and Molly Ryan stole it right from her.
There's Molly Ryan's 6th steal of the game right there, Matt.
Elliott has taken the lead for Westfield with 3:30 left.
Westfield's just got to hold on at this point, continue to play great physical defense. They've gone back to a man defense. They're going to let Tanaya Honor get the ball in the post, it seems like.
That was a foul as McQueen was driving. Looked kind of like a travel there, but
I kind of agree. I got to agree with you right there, Matt. I honestly thought
the fans want a shooting foul, but the refs are saying that's under. That was a foul on Grace Elliott. A lot of people yelling here. Faith Dobashevitz, the leading scorer for Westfield, has not found the basket lately as she leads with 11 points.
Great cut right there, but it's tough to do that when you're going up against Molly Ryan.
Oh, Ryan was trying to get the assist, but no good.
I think they're saying it's going off Grace Elliott's leg. That's a great job by Roselle Catholic in transition defense.
That's Ryan's 7th steal of the game right there. Coach Shrek is trying to fire up his team with 3 minutes left in the ball game. Surprised he hasn't lost his voice yet, John. He's been screaming all game.
I think that's just what his ideal of a basketball coach is, Matt. He does a great job motivating these girls to come out and play, and he has got this team to fight back in this game.
Honnor's calling for the ball. She was doubled by Stravich and Greenwood.
At one point.
Yes. And it's Westfield ball. 2:42 left to go. 1 point game.
I think at this point they're having Grace Elliott one-on-one front guard McQueen. And other than that, they're going to let Tanaya Honor, as soon as she gets that ball in the post, the rest of this team seems to be collapsing on her.
A couple of the Westfield players look a little winded as Grace Elliott and Molly Ryan have played the whole game.
There's only 2.5 minutes left, Matt. They just need to finish this game out right.
Elliott with the open layup, no good.
That was a
As
shifty move.
She goes for her own rebound as a jump ball against Honor. Aggressive.
That's a great job by Grace fighting to get the ball back for Westfield and get her team another opportunity. She knows she missed another big layup, but I feel like this team needs to continue just playing fast.
5 team fouls for each. Turnover by Josie Greenwood. But Grace Elliott recovers. Greenwood under the basket, no good. Easy layup, and she had blown it.
I think Westfield needs to just get their eyes right, get focused. That's actually a great transition foul right there by Westfield. Not letting Jacobs get to the post.
Jacobs got up slow there, holding her left knee again. She's had problems with that all game.
That's Westfield's 16th foul. Next one puts them in the bonus. Just be aware of that. They can't just go hack. They may want to go hack a shack on Tanaya Hanner possibly.
McQueen open, three-pointer, 2-point game now, 38-36 with 2 minutes to go.
That's been Westfield's first time this entire half leaving McQueen open with Grace Elliott on her, and she is making them pay. This crowd is pumped up right now.
Travis almost turned it over. Molly Ryan with the 3 is no good. Foul on Stravich.
That's going to send Hanna to the line.
That is Travich's second foul of the game.
I lied. Victoria Jacobs is going to the line instead.
1:46 left to go. Roselle Catholic looks in control right now at this ball game. Victoria Jacobs will be at the line, shooting 2. That is Westfield's 17th foul, so now Roselle Catholic is in the bonus.
Free throws are going to be crucial to this team.
Jacobs makes the first 3-point ball game. Jacobs in and out, so keeps it a 1-possession ball game. Timeout from Coach McKeon. 39-36, 1:44 left here on BDTV. We'll be right back. And we're back here on BDTV. Roselle Catholic 35, Westfield 33. With 3:38 left here, John, what do both teams need to do to be successful in these last couple minutes?
I think Roselle Catholic just needs to continue forcing Westfield to take these jump shots, and to go completely opposite. I think Westfield needs to find a way to get in the paint, speed up the game, get some fast break layups.
Both teams had 5 wins last year in conference play. Roselle Catholic 5-5 and Westfield 5-4. McQueen's gonna pass it in right now. Finds Encarnacion.
This is Roselle Catholic's first lead of the game, so it'll be very interesting to see how they respond.
Grace Elliott with the rebound. The layup and is good. Fouled and 1.
What a play by Grace Elliott. Grace Elliott's going to be able to give her Westfield team the lead right now if she can finish this shot. That is a great job by the senior to come up big in a time of need.
That was a turnover from McQueen right there, and Molly Ryan stole it right from her.
There's Molly Ryan's 6th steal of the game right there, Matt.
Elliott has taken the lead for Westfield with 3:30 left.
Westfield's just got to hold on at this point, continue to play great physical defense. They've gone back to a man defense. They're going to let Tanaya Hanna get the ball in the post, it seems like.
That is a foul as McQueen was driving. Looked kind of like a travel there, but
I kind of agree. I got to agree with you right there, Matt. I honestly thought
the fans want a shooting foul, but the refs are saying that's under. That was a foul on Grace Elliott. A lot of people yelling here. Faith Dobashevitz, the leading scorer for Westfield, has not found the basket lately as she leads with 11 points.
Great cut right there, but it's tough to do that when you're going up against Molly Ryan.
Oh, Ryan was trying to get the assist, but no good.
I think they're saying it's going off Grace Elliott's leg. That's a great job by Roselle Catholic in transition defense.
That's Ryan's 7th steal of the game right there. Coach Shrek is trying to fire up his team with 3 minutes left in the ball game. Surprised he hasn't lost his voice yet, John. He's been screaming all game.
I think that's just what his ideal of a basketball coach is, Matt. He does a great job motivating these girls to come out and play, and he has got this team to fight back in this game.
Honnor's calling for the ball. She She was doubled by Stravich and
Triple
Greenwood.
at one point.
Yes. And it's Westfield ball. 2:42 left to go. 1 point game.
I think at this point they're having Grace Elliott one-on-one front guard McQueen. And other than that, they're going to let Tanaya Hana, as soon as she gets that ball in the post, the rest of this team seems to be collapsing on her.
A couple of the Westfield players look a little winded as Grace Elliott and Molly Ryan have played the whole game.
There's only 2.5 minutes left, Matt. They just need to finish this game outright.
Elliott with the open layup, no good.
That was a
As
shifty move.
She goes for her own rebound as a jump ball against Honor. Aggressive.
That's a great job by Grace fighting to get the ball back for Westfield and get her team another opportunity. She knows she missed another big layup, but I feel like this team needs to continue just playing fast.
5 team fouls for each. Turnover by Josie Greenwood. But Grace Elliott recovers. Greenwood under the basket, no good. Easy layup, and she had blown it.
I think Westfield needs to just get their eyes right, get focused. That's actually a great transition foul right there by Westfield. Not letting
Jacobs.
Jacobs get to the post.
Jacobs got up slow there, holding her left knee again. She's had problems with that all game.
That's Westfield's 16 foul. Next one puts them in the bonus. Just be aware of that. They can't just go hack. They may want to go hack a shack on Tanaya Hanner possibly.
McQueen open, three-pointer, 2 point game now, 38-36 with 2 minutes to go.
That's been Westfield's first time this entire half leaving McQueen open with Grace Elliott on her, and she is making them pay. This crowd is pumped up right now.
Travis almost turned it over. Molly Ryan with the three is no good. Foul on Stravich.
That's going to send Hana to the line.
That is Stravich's second foul of the game.
I lie, Victoria Jacobs is going to the line instead.
1:46 left to go. Roselle Catholic looks in control right now of this ball game. Victoria Jacobs will be at the line, shooting 2. That is Westfield's 17th foul, so now Roselle Catholic is in the bonus.
Free throws are going to be crucial to this team.
Jacobs makes the first 3-point ball game. Jacobs in and out, so keeps it a 1-possession ball game. Timeout from Coach McKeon. 39-36, 1:44 left here on BDTV. We'll be right back. Welcome back here on BDTV as Roselle Catholic is leading Westfield's home right now, 39-36. John, Westfield has looked really bad this second half. What do they need to do to try to tie up this ball game?
I think Westfield just needs to go back to what they were doing near the beginning of the game. I think they're going to need to pull back out that press, Matt. With only 1:44 left, they're going to need to find some way to force turnovers.
Dobo's going to take it, and Carcion's doing a one-man press right now against Elliott, and Elliott beats that press easily. Elliott had to give it up to Dobashevitz. That's a potential, oh! Turnover from Westfield. Stravich throws the ball to no one.
I'm shocked Lauren Scrow isn't in the game right now. Sam has not had her best day. Tanaya Hanner continues to be putting up points.
I really feel like they need to get Lauren Scrow in this game.
Honor has made a 5-point game with 1:10 left. Roselle Catholic looking aggressive out there. McKeon wants a foul for her team. And has a foul on Tyron McQueen. That puts Westfield 1 away from the bonus.
That's going to be her 4th foul right there. With only 1:03 left, that may be a big person that they want to get out of this game.
John,
by the way,
possession.
Matt, next foul is 1-1.
Yes. John, this possession, who does Westfield need to get it to?
Dobo. I think they just need to get the ball. Faith Dobashevitz. She needs to try and score.
Crowd is wild here with 55 seconds left. Ryan with the layup is good. Timeout from Coach McKeon. 49 seconds left. It is a 3-point ball game, John. What does Roselle Catholic need to do to potentially score in this next possession?
Roselle Catholic doesn't necessarily even need to take another shot, Matt. Roselle Catholic's going to go for fast break layups, wide open layups. Obviously, Tanaya Hanner's who they're going to look for. But if their guards, Encarnacion and McQueen, can just get this ball down the court, I don't see anything happening other than a foul. It's going to come down to free throws at the end of the day, Matt. Is Roselle Catholic going to be able to make free throws and play defense?
What do you think Coach McKean's telling your team right now?
Get a turnover. At this point, you got to get a turnover. They're going to go full press, whether they're going to go let the ball get in and trap, or they're just going to fully deny and make Roselle Catholic throw a pass they don't want to. We don't know. We'll see. But Coach McKean wants a turnover in the backcourt.
Molly Ryan, who's not been impressive on the point scoring today, she averaged last year 12 points last year, but only has 11 today. So my bad, actually. That's pretty close to it.
I think Molly's done a good job today, but I feel like she's, at this point in the season, she's not only trying to be a big point scorer, she's trying to be a leader for this team, Matt. With only a few returning starters this year, Molly Ryan needs to bring that tone of, we've been here, we've played big games, let's go out and let's play. Let's come back, we can do this.
Again,
it looks like Westfield's only going to the half court. They are not pressing here.
Again, Westfield lost 3 starters last year to Shannon Devitt, who's playing at TCNJ1. The stars on that team, Danielle Rinaldi and Jenna Iorio. Westfield only come back with Molly Ryan and Grace Elliott, trying to lead this team to a county final.
I'm kind of surprised that they're going man press, but it seems like Tanaya Honor is who they're going to leave uncovered.
Queens gained the ball in the corner, was pressured by Elliott, but Elliott lost her footing.
Doe's going to get that foul in quickly.
Smart foul by Westfield, giving a 1-on-1 chance now for McQueen.
They only have so many of these 1-on-1 opportunities, and McQueen really needs to convert. Already with 11 points in the game, she could definitely use some more here.
Here's a 1-on-1 chance for McQueen. No good from McQueen. Westfield has an opportunity here to tie up the ball game. 40 seconds left. 3-point ball game. Timeout from McKeon.
That's Coach McKeon's last time out there, and she's definitely going to try and get some play in, get some inbound play in, trying to get who else but Molly Ryan the ball right here.
Is 8 fouls for Westfield, 6 for Roselle Catholic. So Roselle Catholic fouls one more time. They put Westfield in the bonus. John, what do you think Coach McKeon's drawing up there?
She's definitely going to draw up some sort of play for a 3-point shot or an isolation or a pick and roll. They're going to try and get Molly Ryan in space with the ball and let her do her thing. I actually wouldn't be shocked if they even go to the basket and just try to get a quick 2 here, then maybe press, get a foul, and go from there. There's so many different options Coach McKeon has to go through right now. It's very interesting to see what is the second-year coach going to decide to do.
This game could determine who's in first place in the conference.
Matt, it's only one game.
Yes, but still, it's an important game.
I feel like this game will definitely set a precedent for which team is going to be this dominant force. But at the end of the day, it's only the first game this season, and both teams will have time to build and continue going this year.
Yes. The first game always shows what the team's made of. And it looks like Westfield's made of with a lot of athleticism, with 2 players who haven't subbed out so far. And Roselle Catholic, who's all their stars have subbed out. And Carcion's been their top player so far by staying on the court, hustling everywhere. But Honor has been getting all the rebounds.
I'm quite interested to see what is going to happen with this team on Monday when they play Union. Coach McKeon is bound to make adjustments, but which one she's going to make, I do not know.
Union had a terrible performance last night against the Patrick School, losing by 40 points. That is unbelievable. And now 35 seconds left here in this ball game. Dobashevitz, bad turnover. Honor, another rebound. And Carcion's going to take the easy layup. And it is good. 5-point ball game, 20 seconds.
That's a big point right there for Encarnacion. Encarnacion has not been their big point scorer, but she's done everything else for this team.
Travel by Molly Ryan. Selfish play right there.
I think Molly Ryan's just trying to get a shot off in quick time, but it seems like that travel may be the straw that broke the camel's back for Westfield here today.
Timeout from Coach Schreck. 43-38. Tight ball game here. But I think Westfield doesn't have any more willpower in them to win this game.
There needs to be a turnover here, Matt.
Needs.
No turnover. I can't see Westfield scoring 5 points in this short 13-second time span.
What about a foul, John?
If they foul, they're going to end up bringing the ball down, and then they need to dribble up the court twice. If they get a quick steal, they'll have the ball, 10 seconds on the clock with a quick foul. More free throws would need to be missed, and they need to make another shot with about 3 seconds on the clock.
The Cranford basketball team
Turnover
was
is
here.
a must here, man.
Cranford basketball girls team was here scouting out the teams because Westfield will be playing Cranford later in the season. So will Roselle Catholic. 48-33, 13 seconds. Big ball game here. Westfield fans are very silent, John. I think they know that they've lost this ball game, but there still is a little time left.
It's going to turn out to be turnovers here. Will they turn the ball over?
Jacobs is fouled by Greenwood.
Josie Greenwood can't let that ball get in bounds. But unfortunately, it is a reality. Only about 8/10 of a second ran off the clock. So Westfield still has a chance, but this is their only one-on-one opportunity. So Jacobs will need to miss this shot if Westfield has any opportunity at winning this game.
Jacobs is 2 for 2 on free throws so far, so let's see what happens here. No good by her. Greenwood turns it over. 5 seconds. The ball game's going to be over in a second here, as they stopped the ball with 0.59 seconds left.
I think Josie Greenwood was trying to force the ball to her, also Molly Ryan right there. But it looks like that is going to be the game, folks.
Yes, it was a great ball game from both teams today. Sloppy in the second half, but Roselle Catholic got the job done.
I feel like if Westfield wants to compete this year, they just need to continue playing fast and furious. And I feel like when they break down the tape, they'll see that.
And Carcion with the first bucket, making it a 6-point ball game now. I just don't see Westfield having any chance now.
Unfortunately, neither do I, Matt.
Carcion missing it, and the ball game is over. Roselle Catholic 44, Blue Devils 38. John, Westfield takes Union on Monday. What do they need to do to step it up and beat Union?
They just need to be faster, they need to play furiouser, and they need to finish. Westfield has all the assets they need to win every game this season, but at the end of the day, it is going to come down to what does this Westfield team want to be defined as. You definitely saw a lot of guard play, but against a Union team who's bound to be smaller than this big Roselle Catholic team, it's going to be very interesting to see how the game plan changes for Coach McKeon and her offense.
The two leading scorers were Molly Ryan with 11, Faith Dobashevitz with 11, while Roselle Catholic, Tanya Hanner had 19 points. Very impressive from her, and she definitely had more than 10 rebounds.
Tanya Hanner is our player of the game today, Matt. She did everything for this team. She kept this team in the game as the game went on. She forced Westfield to adjust, and because of those adjustments, she allowed McQueen and Encarnacion to get open and take good shots.
That's all here from BDTV. Roselle Catholic 44, Westfield 38.
I'm
We'll
John
see you on
Czarnecki. He's Matt Goldman.
Cameraman Jacob LaRue, and that's all from BDTV. Thank you.